Do your quilt blocks not line up? Do your seams feel off? When you cut fabric, is it crooked? Let's fix that. When I started quilting, I made every one of those mistakes. In fact, I have found over the years that every beginning quilter makes those mistakes, but no one tells them why. That's exactly why I created my beginning quilting course, Cut Sew Wow. I'll walk you step by step through the quilting process so you can quilt with confidence. First, I show you how to cut fabric the right way, so your pieces fit together. No more wasted fabric and no more crooked seams. When I cut, I'm going to balance the ruler with my pinky so that it won't slide. I should say brace the ruler with my pinky so it won't slide. And then I'm going to cut, and I'm going to cut to my finger. And then I'm going to take my hand and walk it up and continue the cut. If I were to cut all the way, I have run the risk of bumping my ruler and moving it so it's not a straight cut. Then we fix the biggest mistake beginning quilters make. The 1/4 inch seam. I'll show you how to achieve that effortlessly. And so now I have my guide all ready to just feed my fabric and keep my fabric at my 1/4 inch spot on my sewing machine. We're right on. Perfect! Ta-da! And pressing, not ironing, that's the quilter's biggest friend. All your blocks will lay perfectly flat. So remember, whatever side you have facing you is the part on the folded seam that becomes the top part of that seam. The point being, when you press, the idea is, yes, you're going to press to the dark side as much as possible. You also want to press away from the bulk side. So some of my seams I have that are pressed not to the dark side, that are actually pressed to the white side, but it makes for less bulk in the entire sewing together of all of the units, because you want everything to lay as flat as possible. Your quilter will like that better. You, if you are your own quilter, will like that better, and your quilt will be happier when everything is less bulky. I'll show you how to match your seams and get your corners to line up. It's actually quite easy. There's no magic required. This one is going to be very perfect and nest exactly how we want it. So it might be that one way it nests, and it might be another way it doesn't nest. So you want to make sure you get those folded edges as lined up perfectly as you can. It's not always going to nest. So you want to be really careful. And to make it so it's, you're going to get that lined up, because we still want these two seams to line up. You'll also learn how to add borders that don't wave and finish your quilt with a beautiful flat binding. So there are my 3 pins to mark my 4/4 on my table topper. I can do it on the other side, so that I can just sit and pin everything together and then just sit and sew. And then we'll be ready to trim and add the top and bottom border when we're done. So next thing, we're going to do the same with our borders. I'm going to fold it in half, get it lined up as perfectly as I possibly can, and put the pin in that fold. Do the exact same thing, get 4/4. This is the difference when you learn the right way from the very start. You'll see everything up close. You can start, stop, pause, and rewind. Take the course at your own pace. I will not only show you what to do, but I show you how it works. If you're ready to stop feeling frustrated and start feeling proud of your quilts, come join me. I'm ready to help.